Welcome to our review of the best wireless gaming headsets. If you're looking for a flashlight for everyday use, camping, or emergencies, you're in the right place. In this video, we'll show you the top 5 flashlights, from the most budget-friendly to the most powerful. We'll look at how far the light can reach, how tough they are, and what makes each one special. Number 5. Best wireless gaming headsets of 2025 is the HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless, priced at $127.99. If you want to check out any of the headsets featured in this video, links for Amazon in the US, UK, Canada, and internationally are available below. Now, let's dive into the HyperX Cloud 3. The sound quality for the price is impressive. These outperform the SteelSeries Nova 5i as my pick for the best wireless headset for value. The bass is deeper, and the treble and mids are much clearer, giving the sound a fuller and wider range. While some headsets on the list have higher-end drivers and audio quality, for the price, the HyperX Cloud 3 is hard to beat and offers great value, especially if you're on a budget. As for the mic, here's how it sounds. Mic test of the HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless, check, 1, 2, 3. The build quality feels solid for the price, though the design isn't anything special. The adjustable red bands are made of metal, so they're durable, while the rest of the headset feels like sturdy plastic. The leather headband and ear cushions are soft, and the headset feels built to last, though not as premium as some others on the list. Again, the price reflects this. In terms of comfort, these are great. The ear cushions are large and plush, making them suitable even for bigger ears. They don't press too hard against your head but still provide a good seal for excellent sound quality. The headset is also well balanced in weight, making it comfortable to wear for long gaming sessions. For connectivity, it uses a 2.4 GHz USB dongle for wireless connection, so there's no Bluetooth. However, the battery life is amazing, up to 120 hours, which is the longest on the list. HyperX is known for impressive battery life, and this is no exception. Compatibility includes PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch, but it doesn't work with Xbox or mobile devices. Overall, the HyperX Cloud 3 Wireless offers great value, making it an excellent choice for those on a budget. Number 4. Lotch Grpro X2. Coming at a price tag of $29.98 at the time of filming with a list price of $249.99, so check the links below for current pricing. Now the sound quality here is a step above in terms of audio quality as the price reflects. These offer excellent sound with well-balanced trebles, mids, and deep B. Here they're great for both music and gaming with excellent spatial awareness for footsteps and other in-game sounds while still balancing the emotional side of gaming with those deep, bassy explosions. They're pretty much perfectly tuned right out of the box, and that's one of the best things about this headset. The mic here is decent. Take a listen. This is the mic test of the Logitech Pro X2S. Check, 2, 3. Now for build quality, it is top-notch. Logitech delivers a premium feel with thick adjustable metal bands, luxurious stitching, and a robust ear cup support. The cables here are coiled and durable, and the machined metal logos add a nice sleek touch to it. You also have extra cloth pads if your ears get a little bit hot with those leather ones, but I personally prefer the leather ones. It feels very, very luxurious. Now comfort here is extreme with a plush top band and ear cups that sit perfectly on my head even after long gaming sessions. There's no fatigue even with glasses. They may look large but they're not too heavy, adding to that long-term comfort and playability for long gaming sessions. For connectivity and battery, this is wireless with a 2.4 GHz USB dongle, Bluetooth, or you can use this with a wired connection with a 3.5 mm cable. Now switching between the Bluetooth and the dongle mode is very easy. Battery life lasts around 90 hours, which far exceeds the claimed 50 hours, so that is impressive here. Pretty close to that HyperX but not quite 120 hours. For compatibility, this is compatible with PC, Mac, PlayStation, Switch, iOS, Android via Bluetooth or 3.5 mm connection, and Xbox via 3.5 mm connection. With that, let's move on to the Number 3. SteelSeries Nova Pro Wireless. Coming in at a price tag of $384 at the time of filming, sound quality on the Nova Pros is phenomenal. Both music and gaming sound incredible, especially after a slight EQ adjustment. The clarity in the trebles, mids, and upper range is impressive with better bass than the G Pro X2S. In-game footsteps are easy to pinpoint, explosions hit hard, and the music has a more emotional depth to it. Overall the sound is quite good here. Mic quality is also decent. Take a listen, this is the mic. Test of the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless, check, 1, 2, 3, now build quality is top tier for the price. The top band is solid metal and the earpucks are machined and metal plated and they're customizable. You can pop them on and off and switch out different colors, which is pretty cool. The elastic band, faux leather earmuffs, and retractable mic all feel premium. Now the hub is mostly plastic with a metal knob, but the knob does have a dead spot when you're rotating it, which is really my only complaint. For comfort here, it is extreme with plush leather earmuffs and a well-fitting headband. No fatigue during long gaming sessions. The only minor issue for me is a slight lack of snugness around the bottoms of my ears, but that's personal preference and it still seals nicely. For connectivity and battery, this is obviously wireless via the hub, which is USB Type-A or Bluetooth or a 3.5mm interconnection, and you can use Bluetooth in your 2.4 GHz USB dongle simultaneously, which is a pretty cool thing. The battery life is virtually infinite with 2 removable 22-hour batteries, so just swap them and charge them as needed. They plug right into the hub, so that's kind of one of the cool things with this headset. You basically never run out of battery. As far as compatibility, this is compatible with PC, Mac, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, mobile, and Xbox if you do get the Xbox compatible variant, so make sure to get that if you want to play with an Xbox. So yeah, with that let's move on to the number 2. Logitech Astro A50 Spot, and this is a very impressive headset. This is the Logitech Astro A50 Lightspeed, coming at a price tag of $279.99 at the time of filming. Sound quality here follows suit, being a step above. Even though the NO A-Pros have exceptional sound quality, these have better trebles, clearer mids across the board, and a deeper, cleaner bass, providing better overall depth to music and games, while also adding to a fuller overall sound. It is very impressive. Here now, the mic quality is by far the best sounding mic on the list. S tier honestly for me. It's so good. But take a listen and keep in mind that this is a wireless microphone on a headset. Really impressive. Take a listen. This is the mic test for the Lotch A50s. Check, 1, 2, 3, and there it is. Awesome. Alright, build quality here is conflicting because for this price point we expect a lot. It has really attractive, unique, thick, high-quality metal bands that are like cylindrical and honestly very cool. However, most of the headset is primarily made of plastic with some glossy accents throughout. It looks awesome, like this thing literally looks like a spaceship. However, this does come with an added base station that has a really satisfying magnetic snap when you set these down to charge, which I think looks really cool and attractive, and it's just nice. However, the overall build quality when not considering that base station that's added basically for free, I think is not quite as good as the Logitech grpro X2 or the number 1 Audeze Maxwell Spot, but it still feels durable, and that's what's important. Now for comfort, for the size of these, they actually feel heavier than I expected. They don't press too tightly against the head and they have a good seal, but the top band has more pressure than the earmuffs and it feels like it's kind of resting on the top of your head rather than balancing all the weight evenly. It's definitely not a deal breaker, and for this price point I guess I can be kind of nitpicky, and that's one of my nitpicky things. However, the padding on the earmuffs is really soft and nice. The fabric is super nice to the touch, especially just on your bare ears, and overall the comfort here is still very good. But at this price point, well, we're going to be nitpicky. Now for connectivity and battery, this is wireless via the base station where you can quickly switch between PC, PlayStation, or Xbox sources using the Play Sync audio toggle button on the headset itself, so it does have to be in the dock to switch modes, which I think is fine and it works very quickly. Now you can also use Bluetooth and the 2.4 GHz USB dongle simultaneously here. Battery life is only 24 hours, but because it has a base station I don't know if that really matters, because literally every time you set it down it's going to be fully charged when you pick it back up again, so I think that gets a full pass here. For compatibility, this compatible with PC, Mac, Xbox, PlayStation, mobile, and Nintendo Switch, and that is something that I like. But with that let's move on to the number 1 best wireless gaming headset. This is the Hall of Famed Audeze Maxwell, coming in at a price tag of $299. Sound quality here is obviously the best audio quality on the list. That's why it's in the number 1 spot. The 90mm drivers deliver top-tier sound. They get loud quickly, especially during explosions, and the upper range is crystal clear. The mids are great and in-game imaging makes you feel like you're right there. The bass is a little reserved by default, but adjusting that in the EQ really opens up and unlocks the full potential of this headset. With the increased bass, these truly shine, perfect for both music and gaming with amazing separation and clean bass. Seriously, these are a headset that you're going to want to sit there and just listen to music with your eyes closed. In addition to that, if you want even better quality audio, you can plug these in rather than having a wireless connection and you're not going to get any loss. It is absolutely exceptional. Now mic quality here, well, it's decent for a wireless headset, clear enough that no one will have trouble understanding you. But don't take my word for it, take a listen. This is the mic test of the Audeze Maxwell's. Check, 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 1 2 3.